I'm Diana and welcome to How to Make Our Apron Dress. It's one of our first kits, so congratulations, we're really excited. Here's the apron dress, so it's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's get started. So here are our pieces for the apron dress. Take your pockets and we're going to first of all do our double fold turn at the top of the pocket, so the top edge. So 1 centimetre, 2 centimetre, then top stitch. There we go. Now while I'm here and finish that, I'm going to do my stay stitching around the edge of the pocket, and that's going to help me when I come to press this edge in around the pocket. So just on your normal stitch length, 2.5 centimetre in, I'm going to go all the way round, just through the one layer, the edge of the pocket. Pressing in on the stitch that you just did when you come to the corners, just kind of pucker it up as you go around like that to get that lovely curve. Next we're going to prep up the straps and get them completed and ready. So fold them in half long ways with the right sides together, and we're going to stitch all the way down the long edge, 1 centimetre seam allowance, and then box off the bottom short edge. Make sure your needle's down, foot up when you turn your corner, and just going to finish off that edge. So when I turn that, bag that out, it's going to have a nice finished edge there. Trim your corner and I'm going to bag this out. So I've done the boring bit and bagged out my straps and pressed them. They look really great now. So we're going to now top stitch all the way down. If you're doing the medium or the large size, the first thing you need to do is sew up these side panels. If you're doing the small or extra small, the apron is all in one piece. The edges that you're joining should look like this, so it's a continuous curve from the bust starts here to the waist starts here. I've used a French seam here to join the side panels to the main panel. Just take a look on the glossary for how to do a French seam. Welcome back to those of you who are doing this extra small or small sizes. All of us are now going to sew the darts next. On this apron dress we have 2 bust darts each side, a waist dart here, longer one, and another one here. So that the darts markings are the sort of V shape on the edge and then a drill hole which you can see here. Okay, so you're matching up the cuts like that and then pinching at the drill hole. So I usually pin my darts like this. Start at the wide end, and we're actually going to aim for, find your drill hole 1 centimetre past the drill hole. Aiming for that place there. When you get to the fold, do a little reverse. Try not to reverse into the dress itself, just into the dart, and that's your first dart. Those are the bust darts done, so 2 on each side. All the darts, if you can't find the snips, are about 1 centimetre across. So let's do the next 4. Bust darts get pressed downwards, and you'll be able to see that when they lie the right way they match up with the seam once you press them. And then the waist darts, they get pressed towards the centre. While we're at the ironing board, I'm going to grab your straps. There's 2 snips here to guide you. So line the raw edges up together. You're going to leave a seam allowance here. Okay, and we're going to stay stitch your straps on the top of your bib. So it's time to do the facings now. You will have 5 pieces in your pack. The top one here is the bib, so you only have one. It's the top of the bib, so that's going to one side for now. then you've got 2 of each of the other shapes. When you get them out of your pack, they are actually right sides together. So when you unpeel them, do that, and you've got symmetrical pieces. So these straighter ones here are on the far edge of your apron dress, and these more curvy ones are the ones that basically bridge the gap between this and the bib, if you like. So let's just put those 2 to one side, and you're going to join this seam here. There are sort of notches to help you out with this. So right sides together, 1 centimetre seam allowance, and we're going to sew along there and then press that open. The pre-cut really help you to know where your edges are that you're sewing to, so the 1 centimetre seam allowance is very obvious. See how it all fits together. We're going to do more stay stitching, so we're going to stay stitch the outer edge of the facing, which is the big curve there, because we're actually eventually going to turn that in when we come to top stitch it to the apron. So it's always good to do your pressing before it's actually attached to the garment. It just is. So another centimetre, going to go right round both outer edges of the facing. Over to the ironing board, we're going to, as I said, press in these outer edges all the way around so it's all ready to stitch when it's attached to the apron dress. So just gently fold that over so that the stitching is just on the inside, so you don't see it. If you do end up seeing it when you stitch it on, it's fine, you can just pull the stitching out. Just press that open as well. Now turn your facings so you've got 2 symmetrical pieces, and have them facing upwards, so this is the right side, and take your bib, top bib piece, right sides together. We're going to attach this piece to this piece here, and then that is going to match up to there. Here is my bib piece on the bottom here, and this is my side facing, so I'm just going to sew across here, and you can stitch down this fold as well. It's really going to help when we come to the next stage. So it's all 1 centimetre seam allowances here, so go across there. As I say, incorporate that fold in your stitching, and then that's that side done. We come across here, this is the other side of the top bib section. Obviously we're starting at the opposite edge, so we're starting here with the folded bit. Put my pin on the wrong side and match up